DaBaby's quickly becoming one of the most controversial figures in rap. From his comments at Rolling Loud to accidentally punching a female fan, over the past years, he's gotten a lot of heat from the media. Now, he might be facing an assault with a deadly weapons charge after getting into a wild fight with his baby mama's brother at a bowling alley. Here's what happened. On Wednesday, February 9th, TMZ broke the story with a video showing DaBaby throwing a punch at DaniLeigh's brother, Brandon Bills. Then the fight crashed out onto the bowling lanes and DaBaby's crew surrounded Bills. DaniLeigh is DaBaby's ex-girlfriend and baby mama. The two have been having issues over the past few months after a fight between them was captured on social media for the world to see. Bill stepped in to defend his sister online, which started a beef between him and DaBaby, which eventually led to the fight. Bills was outnumbered 5-1 and getting hit from all sides. Then someone grabbed him by the hair and slammed him to the ground. DaBaby left before the police arrived, and no charges have been filed yet. DaniLeigh responded to the fight on Instagram with, "Lame as hell, running up on my brother on some slippery ass floors with 5 or 6 of your boys while he's by himself, not even touching them. Lame and so sad. I pray this stops now, cause this is my family, and I got a daughter to raise. Sad." Bills posted a video afterwards calling out DaBaby for jumping him with his crew instead of fighting one-on-one. In the clip, Bills complains about how slick the floor was and says if he ain't slipped, he would've won the fight even though he was outnumbered. According to him, he tried to talk to DaBaby man to man, but Baby had something else in mind.
Got me by my hair. Niggas didn't catch no fair one. Niggas they came and jumped me, my nigga, once I slipped. I spoke to you like a man, my nigga. I say, yo, come, let's talk one-on-one like some men, my nigga. Me and you on the side, my nigga.
A witness told TMZ that Bills approached DaBaby and told him he didn't appreciate how he treated his sister Danny. According to an employee at the bowling alley, they reviewed the security footage and decided to ban DaBaby since he started the fight. The drama all started back in November when DaBaby and DaniLeigh got into it on Instagram Live. 3 months after their daughter was born, DaBaby was streaming live to his fans on social media when he and Danny started yelling at each other.
If you want to both of us,
see what I'm saying?
and make
Like,
it okay,
this is
and
not.
I think I'll be okay with that.
You are not my girl. Like, you
I'm
gotta
not your girl,
look
but
at
it's
each other.
okay. I'm gonna post
Crazy.
everything since we've been
Post. I got listen. That's
3
cool.
years ago,
Post
and I'm
it.
not your girl.
Post it.
Masterpiece. What
Post
the why the would you have me in a video? Okay, whatever.
Later that night, Danny posted a video showing that DaBaby called the cops and was trying to get her out of his house.
Where's he at? Where's he at? Yeah, whatever. He wanna call the cops on me for whatever the reason. Whatever.
DaBaby claimed Danny was hitting him, so he started filming her for his own protection. The cops left the house without making an arrest, but the next day, they came back and cited Danny for 2 misdemeanor assaults. After it all went down, Danny's brother got on social media and called DaBaby out for the fade. In a video posted on Instagram, Bill told DaBaby that the next time he's on the West Coast, he can catch this one-on-one fade.
When you come to the West Coast, bro, which I know you be out here, we gonna catch this one-on-one fade, bro. You know what I'm saying? One-on-one fade to see what happens between me and you. I want to see how much of a gangster you are, how much of a real man you are.
Then, he told TMZ that if he and DaBaby had a boxing match, he would knock him out without getting touched.
How does a charity boxing match end, between you and DaBaby?
I'm gonna knock him out. That's it. Plain and simple.
By the time Bills and DaBaby ran into each other at the bowling alley, tensions was already high. Plus, DaBaby and his crew got a long history of getting into fights, so it ain't a surprise the situation ended how it did. Back in 2019, a fight at a nightclub ended with a rapper named Trag allegedly being beaten into a coma by DaBaby's crew. According to reports, Trag asked DaBaby for a photo backstage. Then Baby's security team jumped him. Trag says the beating left him with injuries to his head, eyes, neck, and spine. His injuries were so bad that he went to a coma because of swelling in his brain and neck. TMZ revealed legal documents that show Trag's hospital bills were over $75,000, and he's looking to get a settlement from DaBaby to pay for it all. Then, in 2020, the rapper got arrested in Miami after getting into a fight with music promoters. A promoter told police he was supposed to pay DaBaby $30,000, but he only had $20,000 after the show. Obviously, DaBaby ain't like being hustled, so he punched the promoter in the face. If that wasn't enough, in May 2020, a video popped up online where another rapper named Cam Coldheart saw DaBaby in a Louis Vuitton store and started dissing him from far away. Then the video cuts to DaBaby's point of view and shows him getting closer to Cam. A fight breaks out, and then the video cuts to the dude laid out on the ground, bleeding from his nose with his pants around his ankles. DaBaby got even more bad press in March 2020 after he hit a female fan in the face. A video surfaced online showing a woman holding her phone up to DaBaby's eye with the flash on while he's walking through the crowd. A phone accidentally hits his face, so he reacted and hit her in the face. DaBaby claims he couldn't tell it was a woman holding the flash up to his eye, but he then said, "I think by this time, you know it's a well-known fact that male or female, I would have responded the same exact way."
Male or female, I would have responded the same exact way. You know what I mean? Of course, I had security with me at the club. They had they security and shit, but with me, like, I make security treat fans with respect. I don't like all that rah-rah shit that coming through. Move, watch out, watch out, watch out, knocking people off balance. Nah.
Earlier that year, DaBaby assaulted a hotel worker because he was allegedly harassing him while he was with his daughter. He said the guy was filming him while he was holding his kid. DaBaby asked him to stop, but the dude ain't listen and kept recording. So Baby and his crew slammed him against the wall and then left the hotel. Then, in May 2021, DaBaby's crew beat up 2 fans at a strip club in LA. DaBaby was outside the club with his entourage when a fan approached him and asked to shake his hand. Security footage caught DaBaby's crew chasing the fan away, then beating him up while the rapper got into an SUV. Another fan tried to jump in and stop the fight, but then DaBaby's crew beat him up too. While DaBaby wasn't directly involved with the attacks, a witness claims he knew exactly what his security was gonna do. Someone at the scene told TMZ DaBaby said something and made gestures before he went inside the SUV for his goons to handle the situation forcibly. The fan was simply that, just a fan who wanted to shake his hand, and the situation was escalated because the guy was a little bit drunk and belligerent. One of the fans allegedly also got his chain snatched after the beatdown. DaBaby ain't said nothing about the situation publicly, but it's clear that approaching him as a fan probably ain't the best idea. DaBaby been getting into these kind of situations for his entire career. Part of what helped him blow up in the first place was a shooting that took place in his home state before he was even known like that. Back in 2018, he was involved in a shooting that left 1 man dead at Walmart in North Carolina. According to DaBaby, 2 dudes tried to rob him while he was with his family. The man was allegedly armed and threatened to kill him, so he grabbed his pistol and started letting off shots. He was charged with murder after it went down, but the charges ain't stick after the judge agreed it was self-defense. DaBaby was still charged with a misdemeanor for carrying a concealed weapon, but he walked out of the situation alive and free. On top of all the violence, DaBaby also got the wrong kind of attention for making homophobic comments during his set at Rolling Loud Miami in 2021. During the set, he told the audience, "If you didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, or any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2 to 3 weeks, then put your cell phone lighter up."
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2 to 3 weeks, put a cell phone lighter up.
Fellas, if you ain't sucking dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone lighter up.
Fellas,
lights up.
Fellas, if you ain't sucking in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights up.
Let's be real about this shit.
A clip of what he said went viral immediately, and there was a huge backlash. DaBaby was pulled off the lineup for major festivals, including Lollapalooza. At first, he wasn't trying to apologize. He posted a video on his Instagram story where he said, "What I do at a live show is for the live show. It'll never translate correctly to somebody looking at a little 5-6 second clip from their crib on their phone. It just don't work like that, right? Regardless of what y'all motherfuckers talking about and how the internet twisted up my motherfucking words, me and all my fans at the show, the gay ones and the straight ones, we turned the fuck up." But after he lost multiple festival slots, DaBaby posted an apology to try and end the controversy. While some fans wanted him to be canceled, he still has plenty of support and recently kicked off a new tour sponsored by Rolling Loud. He also recently beat a battery case in Las Vegas after being accused of attacking a driver in 2020. According to the driver, he picked up DaBaby and some friends in his Mercedes van. After riding for a while, they allegedly started smoking weed in the vehicle and the driver told him to stop. He said the whole crew started cussing him out and threatening him. Then, when he got to the Hard Rock Hotel, DaBaby punched him in the back of the head and said, "You ain't the boss." A source inside the Vegas Police Department told TMZ that one of the dudes told the driver, "You're lucky you're not in my city, cause I would've killed you, cracker motherfucker." But after the driver agreed to settle for $7,500 in restitution, DaBaby's case was dismissed. DaBaby's managed to avoid any serious consequences for all the violence he's been involved in up until now. But that could change after this latest incident. Law enforcement sources say he's been investigated for assault with a deadly weapon because Bills was kicked in the head while he was on the ground. If this charge sticks and he gets convicted, DaBaby could be facing up to 4 years in prison. And with his violent past, there's a chance the judge won't be easy on him. As of right now, no charges have been officially filed, but stay posted for updates as the story develops.